Semi-final tail of the tape brought to you by 𝗟𝗨𝗚𝗍. Connor Hughes, 28, Gino van Steenis, a year younger. Van Steenis is the taller fighter here, over 6 feet tall at lightweight. Slight reach advantage favoring the Spaniard. Dan Movahedi will oversee the semi-final action. Connor Hughes in green, Gino van Steenis in black trunks tonight. Winner advances to take on 𝗟𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 for a tournament final in Lyon, France on December 13th.
You ready? Have fun.
Connor just trying to edge his way into range, utilizing his feints. The more he can have Van Steenis squeezed up against the fence, the easier it's going to be to protect his movement and to counter his strikes.
Long jab there from Van Steenis to counter the low kick from Connor Hughes.
It's an obvious target, that lead leg for Van Steenis, especially because he's got quite a wide stance and because he steps hard on that lead leg when he throws his punches. If Connor can damage that calf in some way in this first round, that would make his striking exchanges a lot safer. He'd be able to move in and out of range, and Van Steenis won't be able to follow him quite as quickly. Here's the feints. Here's the calf kick again. That one did some damage.
Hughes leading the dance early here. Just over a minute gone, stalking around the outside of the cage. Another snapping kick onto that lead leg. Already redness right around the knee of Gino van Steenis.
I think Connor might start touching the body here in a minute. If I was him, I'd be trying to think about utilizing that left hook. What you'll notice with Van Steenis is he kind of bow and arrows when he throws his jab. So his lead hand goes forward, but his backhand comes away to power it. They're your opportunities to counter when people don't keep their defending hand in good posture. Nice body kick.
Hughes attacks the body again.
And again
to the leg.
And that's on the redness as well that we can see quite clearly on that leg. Good targeting by Connor. Van Steenis has got to start pulling the trigger here, otherwise Connor's going to walk him down. And you can see 𝗟𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 there, sitting on the outside of the smart cage, watching. Fully expecting it to be Connor Hughes. I thought that was interesting in the call-out post-fight. But here's something to consider. If Hughes wins, we have 𝗟𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 and Hughes in the final, and they've done 3 rounds of the tournament, 3 years of the tournament.
Both guys potentially benefiting from the experience.
Absolutely.
Both of them in the fighter meetings mentioned they felt prepared. The trial and error weighing in. Van Steenis is open to...
Oh! What a head kick!
The high kick from hell! And Connor Hughes puts out Gino van Steenis.
That was beautiful. Wow! What a finish! What a finish!
Added to the Connor Hughes highlight reel. The left leg comes all the way up and separates Gino van Steenis from his consciousness.
That was spectacular. And we got Patrick 𝗟𝗪𝗏𝗍 cage side loving that knockout as well. Wow, look at that finish. What timing. And he'd utilized that step through kick earlier on, hit to the body, but this time he went to the head. What a finish. That was an elite finish from Connor Hughes. Man, look at the shot from 𝗟𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗏. Wow.
Look at 𝗟𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗏's reaction.
Right, I'm heading in to talk to Connor. What a finish that was.
Connor! Hang on.
good to see Gino van Steenis already on his feet, fully lucid.
I've just got experience. This was me last year. Come back, go again. Promise you. Don't let this stop you, man. Yeah.
And how about that? Conor Hughes says to Gino van Steenis, this was me last year. Don't let it stop you. Come back next year. And he's absolutely right. It was in the final last year, but Conor Hughes was knocked out by 𝗟𝗚𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗡. There's 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘. He liked what he saw from the Conor Hughes knockout. It's a different leg, but it's the same result. 𝗟𝗚𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 went upstairs. That was at our last PFL Europe event. And this is just moments ago. Perfectly timed, perfectly placed. And the follow-up from Conor Hughes is almost unnecessary.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, referee 𝗟𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘 calls a halt to the action at 2 minutes and 56 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner via knockout and progressing to the finals of the PFL Europe Lightweight Tournament, Conor Hughes!
Knockout victory for Conor Hughes, number 6 on his pro resume. Dan Hardy's inside the smart cage with our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, what an incredible knockout from Conor Hughes, moving you through to the finals of the tournament. You said this was going to happen, and here we are talking about it.
Once again, Dan. You know what I've been saying since the start of this? I'm getting 3 knockouts this year. I'm going to take them all out one by one, and there's going to be no question about anything. Here he is, 𝗘𝗨𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘. Lad, they've been wanting this fight with me and you for 2 years now. Let's give them what they want, yeah? Let's give them what they want, lad.
Look, just talk me through this. Before we get the face-off with 𝗘𝗨𝗥, let's have a look at this screen up here. Talk me through this finish, because what a head kick knockout it was.
Yeah, look, like, he's a dangerous kid, he really is. He's a dangerous kid, but I knew my experience, I knew my timing. I just know I'm smarter than these people. My eyes are far better than a lot of them. I don't get caught with silly stuff. I was just setting him up, man. I knew that first round, he was dangerous. So the plan was take him into deep waters, drown him, let him burn his energy, really. But I set up the body kick a couple of times, which got me the head kick and another first round KO, what can I say?
It was beautiful. You got quite the reaction from 𝗟𝗥𝗥𝗣𝗣𝗘, who's sitting cage side as well, who's just coming off a very similar knockout of your own.
Mate, you know what, 𝗟𝗥𝗥𝗣𝗘, I've got to give it to 𝗟𝗥𝗥𝗣𝗘. He was there in Paris, he fought in Paris himself. And I got the knockout against 𝗟𝗘𝗥𝗣𝗘, and he came up to me in the hotel, and we've had nothing but respect. So, real recognise real, you know what I mean? He's a killer, I'm a killer. Mate, I'm just so happy, Dan.
This is a dangerous division. Right, let's get into the centre of the cage. Let's bring in 𝗟𝗚𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘. This is the final for the lightweights. This is a fight that's been brewing for many years. 𝗟𝗚𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗘, Conor Hughes, progressing through to the finals, December 13th in Lyon. That is going to be a battle. $100,000 on the line, and a PFL Europe title, and one of these boys is taking it home. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you in Lyon. Congratulations, Conor Hughes, on the victory.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Francis Ngannou. Subscribe now.